Hello and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, November the 18th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and the room is open between 9 and 4 p.m., and I'm live on the mic between those two times. All right, let's take a look at a couple of trades here. Um, First of all, today was FOMC day, so I was a little bit light on the trading. Certainly, you never know what's going to happen. The other thing is I'm going to talk a little bit about our AI channel, but first I just want to go over this particular trade. On one hand it worked, and one hand it didn't. This is one, if you were following yesterday, just take a look at the daily on this. It just got clobbered all the way down. Here it was at $30 or so, all the way down to 19.50. So a $10 drop on a $30 stock. So it just got clobbered. So this was one that I wanted to watch today to see if, maybe play a bit of a bounce on it. Let me just get the pre-market here. And you see in the pre-market, it was, because here's where it closed yesterday. So in the pre-market, it already popped up a little bit. And so I ended up taking the trade at, let's see, 23.83. So it's right around here. I'll just put a 23.83 right there. This was a very quick trade for me. 23.83. I got rid of some at 24.23, right around here. Some more at 23.36 up in this area, almost at the high. That was a good timing. And then as it started coming back down, I actually just basically got out flat. But it was a very, very quick trade. I think it was certainly within 15 minutes I was in and out of this. So, it wasn't easy. But, obviously, why did I take the trade? Well, look at the gap that potentially, had it wanted to, it could have surged up. Now I'm looking at it right now. Also, I alerted the room that it's starting to curl back up, and of course I'm doing the video right now, so I probably won't take it right now, but I'll definitely keep watching it. Now, the second time I tried it, 24.46. I was looking for a break. Yeah, right there. In fact, here's a little line I put. I wanted to see a break of this high, and I ended up taking the trade right there at 24.46. It moved up ever so little bit to 24.51, and then it came back down. And so I exited the trade for a loss at 24.20. So from 24.26 down to 24.20. I was actually quite fortunate to get out right around this area. Now, the other one I took was ZTS, and this was from our AI channel, and I wish I were still in it. Um, the alert was at 13, 46.13. So the alert was right about here at 46.13. I ended up taking the trade at 46.20. So I took the trade right here at 46.20. And I got out some at 46.43. Oops, let me just put a mark here, 46.43. I took some out right here. I actually did not expect a lot. I'll show you why, but I did not expect a lot out of this trade. Excuse me. And I took the balance out at 46.55 as it was coming down. Now this is FOMC. This is right around the time, and it was coming down, and now it's just popped up. And I guess it's a vet drug for well, obviously for animals, and I guess they got some kind of a European clearance on it. But the reason why I thought it would stall was if you take a look at the daily, you can see, a little bit of congestion right here, so not a lot of blue sky. So I really didn't expect that much out of it, and I kind of got more than I actually thought I would get out of it. Now, just to take a look at our AI channel, and we did a survey here, and for me anyway, there's just too many trades. I could not keep up with them. 20 trades here, 30, so that's 40, 52, 55 trades so far, and I just could not keep up with them. And especially we still don't have an audio alert on this window, and it's on a different monitor, so I can't keep my eye on it. I really wish I'd seen this one, the WRK. The alert came in at 47.93, and that's almost a dollar from here. So it's interesting too, because if you take a look at the profit and loss graph that we've got, you can see at the very beginning the strategies were not working out very well. Then they had a pop, and then another downturn, and then I haven't seen this before. This is a little red, a little green, and now they're working pretty well. At one point, the total was up about $3, and but again, for me, there were just too many trades to keep an eye on. I did take ZTS from it, and it worked out quite well. I really wish I'd seen this one in time. I think by the time I saw it, it probably was at around 48.10. And it's not because it jumped immediately. It's just that, I just didn't see it when the alert happened. And again, hopefully they're going to have an audio on that. And we did a survey in the room to see how many people were they happy with the number of trades. Now, this was when there were probably only about mm, 20 trades, maybe 25 trades. Now we're up to 60. I'd like to know what people think about that. But it was a little more than 50% like the fact that there were more trades. Again, if I did the same survey, I'm not sure what it would be. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Now, Power Hour is going to start at 3 o'clock, another 45 minutes. Yesterday, I think I went over this a little bit. Yesterday, you know, there were five, I think, in the that were triggered, but only one of them had enough shares. And the funny thing is that there were, when you looked at the win percent, it was 20%, and it was the only one that really worked was the one that had, I think it was trading 2 million shares. Other than that, the other ones were trading like 17,000 shares, 50,000 shares, which, I don't mind 50,000 shares if it's in the first, 15 minutes, because you never know what could happen. It could ramp up. But if it's only traded 50,000 shares and there's an hour left in the market, I just, I really definitely shy away from that. So this is a long about way of my telling you that if you do click on these and you see it's very low volume, you have to be very, very careful. Usually the spread is really bad too. So, um, but if you get one and there's enough volume, even if the spread isn't that great, but if the volume's there, I mean, this is designed to really capture some of the movers. So, you might want to take a look at that. But at any rate, we'll see what happens. Again, I think that there's too many trades, but that's just me. And if the majority want more trades than fewer, well, I guess that's what'll happen. But the Q&A will be this afternoon. By the time you get this, you might be able to still attend at 1:30, or sorry, 4:30. This is probably going to go out in the next half hour. So if you're listening to this, the Q&A is on at 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. The other one I did was QCOM. I'm out of it now. QCOM, excuse me, was a nice alert from Real today on a short. Again, I missed it. I should have probably taken it on a break of 50. I did get into on the bounce. I took the trade at 48.14. 48.14 around here, and I got out at 48.33 and 48.37. I exited before FOMC because to me this is one thing that could be affected. The larger stocks will get affected by whatever FOMC the minutes are. Um, so that was it for me today. So probably be a little more active tomorrow. FOMC was out of the way. Don't have that overhang. And again, I'll, maybe won't get quite as many alerts on the AI channel, but I cannot complain with the results from the strategies today. I mean, we're positive. A little tough go at the beginning, but then they all turn positive. So looking forward to it. I mean, going forward, I think it's just going to be a fantastic way to trade. I mean, my goal, quite frankly, is to only trade the AI alerts. Whether I get into them immediately, but if I can build a kind of a little mini watch list from the AI alerts on a daily basis, I'll probably just focus on those stocks and try to trade off them. All right, that's it for me today, or the video today. Again, here's how to get into the room. This is the address. Open from 9 to 4, and hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow.